No, that's all good. Hey, this is my first Limelight. I've never met you, but now we have. I'm Zamo. Literally. People are always talking about it. Oh, sorry, y'all. Just fixing up some things on stream here. I'm doing this as game one is going on immediately, but having a bit of a slower start so far. Just playing around each other's threat range, and you know, Roy has that big threat range. And as soon as Alaskan Bolhworm gets an opportunity, gets a good combo on Lylak, 60%. A couple of good call-outs here from Alaskan Bolhworm is going to put him in a % lead right now, but Lylak has just great pressure on the shield right now, and forcing Alaskan Bolhworm to choose an option and trying to get something off that platform setup, but Lylak not going to be falling for it any day of the week. 2 down angle F tilts going to send Alaskan Bolhworm off stage, and great jab to keep that shield pressure up there, and the jab is just the bread and butter shield pressure. But a great back air from Bolhworm. Ooh, that jab so close from connecting. Going to be getting the dancing blade. Not going to be getting that kill combo, but finding the missed tech, but the F tilt not going to take it as well. Both these players are pretty high percents, but Roy definitely a character that can kill a lot easier than ZSS can. But a great air dodge read from Lylak. Not going to be able to get a big punish, but knows that he is looking for it. Now that's going to be just maybe cash it in for a later conditioning. It's the grab, but Roy not known for his grab kills. But Alaskan Bolhworm going to be finding that first stock with a nair at ledge, 148%. There it is. Ooh, and that's going to be a missed tech, but Lylak looking for the neutral get up. Not going to find it. Looking for the tech as well. Good parry from Alaskan Bolhworm, but going to be punished by Lylak with an up B. Now we are at 0-0. Second stock. Back throw. I've been scarred by back throw from ZSS. I remember thinking that back throw side B was, or down B was true. That was a fun time in my life. We've all thought it. We've all been through that phase. But Lylak showing some other true combos that ZSS has. Good setup with the neutral B. Going to be crowd canceled though. Now just a very even percent of both of these players, both of these characters are just playing in and out, drifting in and out. Very fast characters. One in the air, one on the ground. And I mean, Roy's fast in the air as well. But Roy, very solid character. Gets a great grab and now has Lylak in the ledge, but unable to get that up B after the berry. Ooh, looking for a down smash. Lylak letting it rip. And Alaskan Bolhworm in the corner now. Has to figure something out. Great shield pressure from Lylak, but a great spot dodge from Bolhworm. Going to get him out of that corner, and a dancing blade. That second stock. Once again, going. I gotta look up what an Alaskan Bolhworm is. This is bothering me. Now we're just back in the ledge. Back air from Lylak looking for an edge guard, but Alaskan Bolhworm going to go a little too deep, and Lylak going to bring it to last stock here. Has to get some kind of big advantage because these trades not really going to work out for ZSS. Not the best character that you want to fish for trades with, especially against a character like Roy, who has that disjoint, who has that massive damage and those massive hits. Welcome to
Absolutely, it's Envy here, popping in while I'm waiting for my set, do some commentary.
And yeah. This, how do you feel about this matchup?
ZSS Roy?
ZSS versus Roy.
Okay, the way I feel about it is, it's kind of a fun one. ZSS, it's high risk. It's a bit of a high risk matchup, and you really have to be good with your Zair to not be too close into Roy's box. Thing is, ZSS has a little bit of an easier time than other characters dealing with Roy a bit, simply because she has access to stuff like that frame one jab, fair, back air, and like just like that down smash. Just things to make boxing Roy feel a little bit more fair. I know me playing Sephiroth and Marth, jab is just never an option when I'm playing through Roy.
Yeah.
ZSS has that.
Oh yeah, amen. Yeah, ZSS. Yeah, one of two characters with the frame one jab.
My boy Plank got the frame two though.
True.
We don't forget about.
True. My boy, Little Mac got the other one.
Oh, it is Mac.
It is Mac. It is Mac.
He deserves it.
He does. As
The only one throwing a natural jab.
You're right. You're so right. No. I think Ken and Ryu.
Oh yeah,
Ken. Yeah. the Ken like forward tilt jab thing. That was fun. But yeah.
What is the tag there for the Roy?
Alaskan Bolhworm. Very solid. A solid Roy. We're seeing it at Lylak.
I'm gonna call him AB for short.
I'm just gonna call him Bolhworm.
That's so real. I like the patience from Lylak here. That's a good way to play this matchup. Honestly, I find myself I play a little bit of ZSS, or even when I'm playing like Joker or any of those characters who kind of got to face Roy and have that good bait and punish. I'm always sitting on that outskirts.
Oh, Alaskan Bolhworm is the SpongeBob thing.
Oh.
The big Bolhworm thing. I forgot about that.
And oh, super close to that side beat. Really hurt box shifting there with the down tilt. Something I was talking about earlier is like trying to hit like down tilt to low profile and punish certain landing areas, especially somebody like Roy. A lot of times, Roy, if you are low to the ground, his aerials just kind of become a lot harder to work with. The threat is his ground moves are nothing to stop that. And you see he's starting to use that jab there.
Yeah, jab down tilt, very solid options from Roy, but you do typically see him flying in with that like a falling up air, falling there, or excuse me, rising there, or just falling with forward air. But as soon as say like a character like ZSS who has that amazing crouch, who can just hurt box shift as you said with the down tilt, it's become so much harder.
And
to
we
approach.
were talking about a bit of the crouch canceling too there, and how that can negate some of that damage there on the contact, even if you do miss your down tilt. And against somebody like Roy, that can make a huge difference in whether or not if you live or die in that situation. And this feels like one of those like typical Roy matchups where he's gonna do what Roy does, and he's gonna have to work his way in.
Yeah.
Like I said, ZSS has good ground moves, so that means Roy's jumping. When Roy's jumping, he's jumping inside, being fair in the back air.
Oh yeah. Amen. And I mean, I feel like a character like Roy does want ZSS to be in the air against him. Those air-to-airs are going to be Roy's strength because, as I was saying before you got on the mic, Roy loves to take those trades, especially with a character like
ZSS with the two-part fair and things like that.
It's going to be a lot harder.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm doing just a simple forward tilt. Like I said, those ground moves are nothing to scoff at. Alaskan Bolhworm, even in and up. Good up smash on the parry there. Bolhworm doing a good job with the multi-hits there, almost setting up the kill.
He gets the IDJ up there. Lylak not going to be able to get a big punish off of that, but
both of them almost kind of like losing the end of their confirm there too. Good DI from both.
Lylak in a bit of a rough situation here, down an entire stock, has to find something, looking for these air dodge reads, but they're not coming out. Bolhworm not doing what Lylak expects, but up air, forward air. It's going to send Lylak off stage. Now you have to get out of the corner against Roy, finding a way with that amazing disadvantage option that ZSS has. But that jab is going to be it, and that's going to be 1-1. Alaskan Bolhworm tying it up, and this is going to be the last game of the set.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah.
And you know, the matchup gets hard once you kind of lose your lead with CSS a bit.
Yes.
Because you're trying to play bait and punish against Roy there, and you're trying to play bait and punish with somebody who's just running you down with the lead. Roy doesn't have to slow it down, especially if CSS is given that space. It's all yours to take. That stage control can lead to a game just getting run down just like that.
Exactly. And yeah, especially like when you have that lead, you don't need to be baited
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
you don't have to play into ZSS's gameplay.
Not
You
at
don't
all.
have to play the way that they want you to. And ZSS is a very good pace setter in the game. She can play slow, she can play fast, she can play in your face.
Absolutely.
But when you deprive her of that power, she becomes
Yeah.
a lot less threatening in a lot more situations.
And that's going to call for a bit of a tempo change, so I'm excited to see what Lylak does here to kind of counter this approach that he took there at the end of the game.
Oh yeah. Grab from
Yeah,
the line.
starting with the grabs. Very good.
Forward air calling out. We were talking about those air airs, but it seems like right now, immediately in game 3, Lylak's going to be winning these air to airs, calling out a lot of a bit of slower options. A great jab from Alaskan Bolhworm, going to get him out of that situation. Now we're both in the corner looking for another down smash with
And
Lylak.
beautifully spaced, too. There's nothing Roy can do there, but that side B.
Down tilt going to be sending into just amazing that amazing option that Roy has.
Yeah, there you are, man. 50-50. Are you going to roll in or are you going to roll out? I mean,
Yep.
I guess you could take in place, but, you know, Roy's going to side B anyway. But, hey, that works just as fine, too. Connection into the up B there coming from Lylak.
ZSS has her own kill options, and seeing them both here, very even game. Orm just getting out of that situation, doesn't want to deal with getting juggled by Lylak. Now, Lylak in a bit of a weird situation on that platform. Tries to get out with falling up air, but Bolhworm immediately places him back in front of them.
My time has come.
Your time has come. Mine hasn't still. This is crazy. All right. Alaskan Bolhworm going to be sending Lylak up 92% so far on ZSS. Now you're in the corner. Now you're in shield against Roy. Roy has so much shield pressure, and with somewhat lackluster out of shield options like ZSS, Roy going to be finding it there. A great sliding F tilt from Alaskan Bolhworm. Going to be finding that stock neutral air and forward smash, adding up the percent. Bolhworm playing very, very strong right now. Lylak
Right here.
trying to get something going, but once again in the corner, Alaskan Bolhworm can just throw out so many options, and CSS does not have the option to deal with it. Forward air though, sending out a very good angle, but a great recovery is going to be keeping his jump. Is Alaskan Bolhworm looking for that F smash? Alaskan Bolhworm wants to end it right now. Back air just barely not connecting on Lylak's side, but a great parry from Bolhworm. Now back in the corner, Lylak uses the flip kick to get out of that situation. These dancing blades maybe getting a little risky from Alaskan Bolhworm. Up smash, not going to take it just yet, but a great call out from Lylak nonetheless. Ooh, both of these players spacing around each other. Zair and down tilt, the options that both of these players are using. Up air going to be calling out that landing from Bolhworm. Side B, not going to take it just yet, but sending in a very nasty angle. Air dodge used. Lylak unable to find it, but a great roll read. 100% on Lylak right now. Has to play very, very perfectly, almost perfectly in this stock to get this game. Jab coming out, putting Bolhworm in the corner. Trying to get something going. Jab going to be getting the sour spot. Unfortunately, going to be spacing around that, but the F tilt finding it at Lylak. Alaskan Bolhworm going to be taking it over Lylak. I need to play, dude. I need to play. 3 sets. There we go. Wow, going from commentating to playing. What?